Hello there, it's me, Not Paranoid, and I'm here today to talk to you about the COVID-19 pandemic. I know you just want to forget about it. You just want to. It didn't happen, did it? Just forget about it. No. We mustn't forget about it because it's still relevant today, and it's still going to be relevant for future things. Because if they can do that there, what are they going to do next? I'll tell you what, yeah, the COVID-19 pandemic was a fantastic indicator of how much people understand in terms of how much they understand we are being controlled, how much they understand we are being bumfucked in the face every day. I know that doesn't quite make sense. How can one bumfuck somebody in the face? Well, they're doing a pretty good job at it. I am being bumfucked in the face every single day, and I'm being face fucked in the arse by them every single day, and so are you, whether you realise it or not. And that's what the COVID-19 pandemic taught us. How many people understand, and how many people think they are our friends, that they care about us. It seems to me that a lot of you people think that they care about us, that they wanted to save your lives. No. It was the complete opposite. They wanted to fuck your life with their little jabbies. So the reason that they created this whole pandemic was they wanted to know how many people would jump when they said jump, and it turns out a lot of you guys jumped. When they said lockdown, you said yes. For how long? Indefinitely? Fine. They're making you walk down the supermarkets and down that side. You can't walk that side because otherwise you might get close to that guy. You might breathe on them. Where is your mask? You can't come in here if you haven't got a mask. Where is your mask? Oh, sorry, here it is, mate. People in supermarkets dressed in scuba gear. These motherfuckers have got tampons on their face. Well, not tampons, but fanny pads. Look, they've got them on their face, and that was seen as a sensible move. They're having a fucking laugh. They're having a proper laugh. They're watching you guys dressed in scuba gear with fanny pads on your face and going, fucking hell, they're actually doing it. Do you remember the bubbles? They put us in bubbles. I didn't want to be in a bubble, but I was in a fucking bubble. How many people am I allowed in my bubble? 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, mate, you're going to have to fuck off to another bubble. Yes, excuse me, officer, we have a bubble here with 8 people. How many bubbles in a... How many... Yeah, I know. When you're dobbing in your neighbours over shit that you don't understand, that... Oh, mate, anyway, you get the idea. Well, maybe you don't, mate. Maybe you don't get the idea. Do you get the idea? If you get the idea, give this video a like. If you don't get this idea, give this video a like. Whatever it, just give this video a like, leave me a comment, and I'm gonna discuss right now what that fucking pandemic, wow, even the word triggers something in my head right now. It was a load of fucking bullshit, and it was evil, and it was an attack. So let's talk about it. So if you're one of those people who jumped when they said jump, that goes to show just how hard you are sucking on their titties. It blows my mind that people can't see it. There's all this obvious bullshit for 5 years, and yet people are still going, I really needed those 7 jabs. At this point, I'm certain it's pure stubbornness, because it's now blatantly obvious they were trying to maim us, depopulate us, kill us. And yet some of you people are still queuing up for your next booster because you don't want to be wrong. You don't want to think back at all the times you shouted at and shunned family members because they wouldn't get a jabber. And so you stick to the narrative that you were right back then and that you are right now by getting your 8th booster. It's almost like every time you get a booster, you're like, I told you I was right. I told you I was right. Even though you can feel the blood clot getting clottier within your chest. I told you I was right. Well, I'm busy at the moment, mate. I'm just filming a video. Go see Nana, I'll come down in a bit. How do you explain to a toddler that you're trying to do a video exposing the coronavirus and that you can't really explain it? So, I mean, I could tell him I'm having a wank. No, that's even weird. Anyway, where was I? But it's okay, at least you wasn't wrong. At least you haven't got to apologise to your cousin for telling him he's got the death of old people on his hands. Do you guys remember that one? You've got the death of old people on your hands. Many of my good friends told me I've got the death of old people on my hands just because I didn't want to inject a bioweapon into my arm. I'm still waiting for my apologies, guys, so if you're watching, leave me in the comments. I'm sorry, Not Paranoid, for not being paranoid. In these times, ladies and gentlemen, paranoia may just save your life. Be paranoid, question everything, don't trust anything. That's a pretty good motto. I might get that on a t-shirt. If you want that on a t-shirt, let me know in the comments. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, telling your cousin that he's got the death of old people on his hands. He was only trying to warn you not to maim yourself. Seriously, yeah, I've never seen a situation where so many people thought they were being smart when in fact they were being dumb. Trust the science. Remember that one? Trust the science. All the pro-jabber jabbers were throwing that around back in 2021. Trust the science. What they should have been saying was, trust the science, pushed on us by evil, murderous, lying, psychopathic bastards. Maybe if that was the motto, millions of people wouldn't have ruined their lives by trusting the science. Trust the science. Because I'm telling you, there ain't nobody who regrets not having the jab, but there are millions of people who regret having it. Because if the jab hasn't fucked you up already, it's going to fuck you up at some point, because that is what it's designed to do. It's a fucker-upper. Can I have my 8th shot of the fucker-upper, please? Now, I'm not quite fucking up enough. Certainly, sir, this one ought to do the job. Can you actually believe it? There are still people out there queuing up for their next jabber, and if that doesn't fuck them up enough, they're going to get the next jabber, and if that one doesn't fuck them up, they're just going to constantly get the jabber until they're fucked up. Like I said, they're stubborn. They're just like, no, it's fine. Look, I told you I was correct. This is the thing people have to understand. The jab is designed to fuck you up. It's not designed to cure you, it's a weapon designed to fuck you up. You probably still don't understand this because you can't get through to these people. So if you didn't get it then, let me just explain to you one more time. So the jab is designed to, are you with me? Fuck you up. Listen to this one, yeah? This is good, yeah? So the jab wasn't made because of the pandemic. The pandemic was created so the jab could be put into you. The jab had been made years and years ago. It was there ready and waiting for this pandemic so it could be implemented as a weapon of mass destruction. The people running this show are not your friends, they are your enemies. We are at war and most of us don't even realise it. There's geezers out there with 8 boosters, yeah? They've had 7 heart attacks, they're quivering away and they go, safe and effective. People are dropping down left, right and centre. Cancers, pregnancies going wrong, autoimmune diseases. One of my friends, all her skin went all hard and red and itchy all over herself. It literally fucks you any way it can. It's a fucker-upper. Imagine if the NHS adverts were true. Have you had your fucker-upper this winter? If not, come on down to the doctor's surgery and we'll fuck you up today. For free. That's a good point actually, it's free. All these things are free. I wonder why. I wonder why they're free. To be honest, I wouldn't put it past them to charge you to fuck you up. That's their end goal. They want to fuck you up and nick your money. Anyway, so yeah, even after all this evidence of people dropping down left, right and centre, all these diseases, people are still queuing up for their next booster. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how I know the majority of humanity are dumb motherfuckers. The pandemic was a test. They were dipping their toes in the water to see how much they could get away with. And now that they know we are good little obedient lockdown abiding citizens, they are good to launch their next attack. And believe me, their next attack is coming. So strap in, ladies and gentlemen, because things are going to get naughty. Maybe we could discuss what we think their future plans are in another video. So if you want to see that, let me know in the comments and subscribe. And as always, fondle my bell. And I'm never going to get bored of that joke. So if you're bored of it, just go fuck yourself. Anyway, so where was I? I'll tell you what, yeah, I don't even think the people doing this are humans because humans wouldn't do this to other humans. I think they're another species who are controlling us and killing us slowly, depopulating us, feeding off our energy. And the mad thing is, we don't even realise it. They're geniuses. They're the peak species of intelligence. Why go to war with us the old-fashioned way, coming down with guns, if they can infiltrate us within and make us kill ourselves? We're literally queuing up to kill ourselves and we think they're saving us. I mean, it is utter genius. So fair play, you reptilian overlords, fair play. But please, give us a break, like fuck me. Maybe I can come on your side, let me prove yourself worthy. No, actually, one more night. I'm not a traitor, take that back, I'll take that back. I'm for the human race, all right? I don't want to be on the side of the reptilian overlords. But I kind of do. So if you're watching reptilian overlords, let me know in the comments and maybe we can work something out. But anyway. I am well aware since I've been doing this channel that I come across as crazy. Now, obviously, not paranoid is a character. I've got a tinfoil hat on. I'm exaggerating certain things for comedic effect. Some of the things I believe, some of the things I don't know. But I am well aware that I come across as crazy. However, saying that, if you can't see anything was fishy from the last 5 years regarding the whole pandemic, COVID vaccines, if you can't see that's fishy, am I really the crazy one? Really? I'm the crazy one. You're the crazy one. No, actually, crazy ain't the word. You're just, what are you? Where is your brain? Is it calcified in pure solid fluoride? Are you even looking around? Are you thinking for yourself? Where are you getting your information from? Because if you can't see something was a little fishy over this whole pandemic thing, I honestly don't know how I can help you. What happens if they do something similar again? Are you going to go, yep, fine, lock me down, I'll get a jabba, yep. No. You're going to start walking around the supermarket in scuba gear with a fanny pad stuck to your face, a tampon sticking out your nose. The pandemic really showed me what I'm dealing with in terms of how many people understand what is going on. It showed me that, yeah, a lot of people do understand what was going on, but we are not as many. We are the few, and we are seen as crazy for talking out. Yeah, sure, the tinfoil hat doesn't help, and talking about it like an absolute lunatic doesn't help, but it's a character act, everybody, so pipe down. All I can do is try and spread truth. And do you want to hear something funny? Like, when I do spread truth, say I post a conspiracy video on Facebook, and somebody comes on and starts insulting my intelligence, 9 times out of 10, I'll go on their profile picture, and they've got one of those, I've had my COVID vaccine frames around it. You can't make this up, can you? It doesn't matter how stupid you think my beliefs are, I did not willingly inject a bioweapon multiple times into my arm. Check and checkmate, motherfucker. Anyway, lots of love. I'm not having a go at you. We need to be having a go at the people that are doing this to us, but while you're having a go at me, I've got to have a go at you back, and really, it's command and conquer, not command, divide and conquer, whatever, you know. We are fighting each other. I'm always arguing with someone about their beliefs, when really, we should get together and find a way to have a go at the people that are doing it to us, who are probably reptilian overlords, but they might not be. Anyway, what's my name? Say my name, bitch. I am not paranoid, and I make videos about things that I am obviously paranoid about. Make that make sense. If you haven't already, please like this video, share, subscribe, fondle my bell, and let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Mwah.